Well then, I suppose you can say that you have finally won because I've started the upgrade to Town Hall 13, but what was my motivation behind such a major turn of events? Let's talk about that today. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 54 of the Rush That Base series. As you can see, the Town Hall is down for upgrade to Town Hall 13. Remember how I said I wasn't going to rush to Town Hall 13? Well, here we are. I guess I could eat those words, huh? So there was a motivation behind this rushing maneuver, and I have to tell you that for those of you that do not know, we started this Rush Base series about 8 months ago. So it was a maxed out Town Hall 7, and this is the results as a Rush Base player. Now, this entire series has been an experiment, really, because I had never rushed a base before, so I could never speak on the topic of being a Rush Base player. I didn't understand the concept behind it. I was like, why are people rushing their bases? But then as time goes on, I start to really understand and see why. So this is the results after 8 months. When we look at the free-to-play series that we do on the opposite side of the spectrum, we went from a brand new Town Hall 7 and we are about midway through Town Hall 11 right now. That's taken exactly 13 months. You see the difference here, 13 months to 8 months. The only difference is about 2 weeks on the Town Hall 7. But overall, we could be in a really good place if we could maintain motivation on the Rush Base. And that's one of the biggest challenges that we've battled out as a Rush Base player. So we're doing clan games today, and I need to go ahead and get my points to finish this out. But I also want to talk about moving forward in Clash of Clans, because I've also noticed some things that really kind of led to me upgrading the Town Hall to Town Hall 13. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit today. All right, so let's go ahead and knock out a live attack because I am battling it out versus the Village Guard right now. I haven't been tacked in a couple of hours, so I have like 30 minutes until I get kicked out of the game again. You gotta love the Village Guard when you actually want to play the game. It's so annoying. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right, so we got a power potion activated. We're gonna go ahead and use our Peekaboo Bat today, and let's see here. Pros and cons of being a rush-based player. You know, that's one of those things that there are some pros and cons to rush-based players. One of the major pros is what they can bring to your clan, and whether that's going to be super troops or high-level troops, they could be very good donators to your clan if they're actually engaged in helping you out. Now, that I can't speak for everybody. I really cannot speak for everybody and determine exactly what is going to be coming to your clan, what's going to be joining your clan, and I did not bring a wall record. Oh my gosh. All right. Way to go, Joe, right? I did not request clan castle troops before going into this raid. So now we're having to worry about our troops making it inside the base. They do not have any jump spells. We have no jump spells to move forward. Wow, dude, what a... I'll tell you right now, you get so distracted when you're having to battle it out versus the Village Guard that you end up getting a little sidetracked and you don't even bring your full army. So back on the topic of pros and cons while we try to negotiate this base and deal with the stage 5 Giga Tesla is the fact that there are players out there that just rush, and they rush because they think that they're going to get an advantage in the game. And in a way, you can get a slight advantage depending on the type of clan you're in. And the thing about being a rush-based player is that we are kind of the bad guy in a way. A lot of players do not accept us into their clans because we are rushed. They see a rush base, and all they see is the fact that we are going to basically hurt them in clan war. We're more than likely not very dedicated to the game, and you just have to kind of prove them otherwise when it comes to that. I don't think that Town Hall is going to fall, as a matter of fact. Oh, there it goes, but it's going to roast my bats. There goes my bats. But the pro, again, is the fact that you can be a solid donator to your clans if they allow you the opportunity to be in there. And a major con to being a rush-based player is the fact that we have experienced this more times than I can count. We get so bored sometimes. I mean, you just get so overwhelmed when you're trying to wait on lengthy upgrades, but you still have a ton of things that you need to upgrade. You don't know where to turn. You don't know what to upgrade next. And you just get like, you're staring at the base and you're just like, I don't even want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So that's just one of those things when it comes to being a rush-based player is there are some serious pros and there are some serious cons. But when we look at the overall scheme and what the game has done over the last year, it might actually pay off to be a rush-based player. And I'll explain on that a little bit here in a moment because I've been watching the game and the development of this over the last year. So we've been really paying attention to each individual update, and it's just one of those things that you can pre-predict. If you really pay attention, you can pre-predict what the game is going to do next for the most part. We're going to go ahead and bail on this one. 98%, not too bad for not having a full army. So we got 2 stars, and I think I need 3 more stars in order, actually 2 more stars to finish out that challenge right there. All right, so I have 19 minutes until I get kicked out of the game again. So let's go ahead and get on the reasoning behind my upgrade to Town Hall 13. Why am I rushing the Town Hall to Town Hall 13? What is the big motivation there, right? And so to be honest with you, I've been bored with this account more times than I can count. The last episode in this series was how to combat boredom. And so, yes, I'm in a great clan. I'm in multiple great clans. But when we look at the overall scheme at what the game has done in the last year, we've had the addition of Town Hall 13. We've seen 3 different updates on the Town Hall 13 itself, whether it's going to be the addition of higher levels on the defenses, higher levels with the troops, or higher levels on the heroes. We've seen mostly the game targeting its newest addition at Town Hall 13. We can all accept that at this point. The only major change in the game over the last year has been the adjustment to the lightning spell, which basically affected everybody and really just kind of changed the meta, but it did not stop or change what you were using down at those Town Hall levels. It just gave you a motivation to use that new lightning spell and really kind of change what everybody's doing in clan war and out in their global attacks, right? So when we look at those things, when we take away Town Hall 13, when we take away the change with the lightning spell, what's left? What has really changed with Clash of Clans in the last year? Let me answer that for you in a very simple manner. Nothing has really changed with the game at all. We still have clan war, we still have trophy pushing, we still have farming, and now we still have the clan war leagues. Yes, we've seen a major change on the village layouts, which is a very welcome change in my opinion, because I've been playing this game for such a long time that I love seeing something new. And then when we look at the other major new addition, that was the super troops. Now the super troops are really cool, but they're only available for Town Hall 11 and above. So what is the motivation for lower Town Hall levels? Honestly, to be real with you guys, I think that rushing is going to turn into the future of this game in some form or fashion for some players. Not everybody plays the same exact way. Some of you might actually value maxing out each individual level like I've done in the past. But when we look at the super troops, because this is the only thing that we can consider as new in Clash of Clans, you can say that the super barbarian, the super archer, sneaky goblin, and the super wall breaker are for Town Hall 11 and above. The super giant and the inferno dragon are available for Town Hall 12 and above. And then there's this last option, which is the super witch. I've been yet to actually use it because it's for Town Hall 13 only. And so I can imagine that many of the other additions in the future are going to be driven towards Town Hall 13. So again, that takes me back to my original question. What is the motivation for staying at the lower Town Hall levels? And I really feel that rushing a base is going to become a standard thing for a lot of players out there because they want to use the new stuff. You cannot help it. Every time that there's something new, and no matter what game you play, you want to use that new thing yourself. You don't want to hear about it. You don't want to see me play with it. You don't want to see somebody else play with it. You want to do it. And so a lot of you are more than likely going to end up rushing your base in the future because of the futuristic additions in this game. Now, I've been begging for a new mode for a long time. In yesterday's episode of the free-to-play series, I talked about a tournament mode that I would love to see added into the game. I love Clan War, and I've been playing Clan War for a really, really long time. But again, it's been there for 5 years. We need something that's more driven towards the single player, because sometimes clans are unable to develop unless you have a YouTuber in your clan, or you have a professional player, or you have somebody that gives people a reason to join your clan. Nobody's going to join it. They don't want to be there. They want to be in a clan that's got a big number up top, that has the perks and has all the amazing things that come with it. And if you cannot provide that, they're going to overlook your clan. So we need something in the game, a game mode that is driven towards the single player. That's just my thought process on it, guys. I mean, I love this game, but I would love to see something more. We need something more, and I love the developer. I hope that they see that and they want to do something else. But I feel that rushing a base is going to be the future of this game for many players because they want to play with the new stuff. And if the new stuff is the super troops, we can't help, we can't help but deny them that. They're going to do it. They're going to do it regardless. We just have to make sure that we open our clans to them. Well then, that really got interesting, didn't it? Tell us how you really feel, right, Joe? So I had to battle it out versus the village guard again, got kicked out. I very well could have spent some gems and just reset with a shield, but I just couldn't pull myself to spend the gems. I don't know, I just figured I'd wait it out and I'd come back to you. But anyways, moving on. That was the reason why we started the upgrade on the Town Hall 13, to generate something new, to have a little bit of fun. And at the end of the day, we just want to see the show go on, meaning that I really do enjoy playing Clash of Clans, but I also want to make sure that you enjoy it too. And if I'm not really, having a good time, or I'm having a really difficult time because there's nothing new in the game, then it gets a little dry and it tends to get a little boring. I mean, I'm not a very good... I'm not a very good faker, you know what I mean? Like, I just can't sit here and wave my arms around and get all excited over nothing that we haven't seen before, you know what I mean? Like, because some of you might not pay attention to the new things in the game, but then others of you do pay attention to all those things, and you're fully aware of what's new and what's just been recycled. And, we've seen a lot of recycled things over the years, whether it's going to be a hero skin or, something added to the Town Hall level that's been there before, but it's just, in a different form or fashion. And I have a really difficult time getting all super excited for absolutely no reason, It's like, we've all seen this before, like, what am I getting excited about? So I'd love to see a new game mode. Is that necessarily the right answer? I really don't know, because I'd have to see that in action. We need to freeze that wizard tower. We'd have to see whatever that, that option would be. And now, believe me, if Supercell reaches out and says, what are your thoughts? I mean, I will gladly say what I would love to see and what I think would be more enjoyable for everybody, because, Clan War is great for the clans, but what about players that are still struggling to get players in their clans, right? There's so many of you guys out there that cannot get people in your clans, and you're not willing to join other clans. So it's like one of those things, like, what else can you do? And you end up getting burnt out, you end up getting bored, and you end up quitting the game. You stop playing, you know what I mean? So this is why we offer a rushed-based series, and why we offer a series for a free-to-play, max out each individual town hall before we move on to the next, because that gives you a variety, that gives you options, and it gives you something to relate to. Because if the content's not relatable to you, you're not going to watch it anymore. You're going to be like, well, that's Town Hall 13, don't really care, I can't really do that. So yeah, I believe that's going to be it for today. So on that note, I do believe that that's going to wrap us up for today. Now, I have a bunch of resources that I need to spend on this base. Might just dump it into walls, don't really know. We are trying to finish up our gold pass. We only have a little bit more to go there. 80 points are required to unlock our Pirate Queen skin. And we only have about another couple of challenges that we need to do in the clan games, and we will be finished. So today's episode was very interesting, wasn't it? I mean, I think that rushing a base is going to become something that we are going to see a lot more of. I mean, we've always seen a lot of rush-based players out there, but I see that the motivation moving forward is going to be geared towards the rush-based player, or towards the higher town hall levels, which is going to turn into players rushing their base to the highest town hall level to enjoy those new items and perks. So what do you think? What issues are you having with the game? What would you like to see added? What would you like to see fixed? Are you having problems with your clans because the recruiting system still hasn't been touched or adjusted in the last, I don't know, 8 months? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed our content, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you want to see the journey that's called the Rush Base series, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.